Hello, greetings, fellow Cameroonians at home and abroad. This is Chairman Capo Daniel of PRAP, People's Right Advocacy Platform, a non-violent organization that pursues the right of our minority and people who suffer from injustice for Black people across the globe. So today, very important issue that happened we want to bring up for now. I want to just join all the things and put them for this one video. Number one, I say Cameroon government, they don't blink. They don't begin fear. The Cameroon government, less than 48 hours after Issa Tchiroma's ultimatum, they don't release prisoners. According to information we'll get them from FSNC, the party for Issa Tchiroma, they begin registered member for their party where they don't arrest them a total of 250, where they be arrested unlawfully by the Cameroon government. Based on information we get them, Cameroon government it released over 180 people them. Make a share some of the video them. We don't know whether all the member them for the Issa Tchiroma party that release them, or if this release it will help for slow down or pacify Issa Tchiroma, where we believe say it no go do anything for stop the march for power for free Cameroon. Issa Tchiroma it don't commit and it don't declare say they will liberate Cameroon. This liberation by force, where he talk and say they will physically liberate Cameroon, would expect that big march and that big thing for come. We know say they use for the prisoner, they say they want to release prisoner them. Not only a motive, the main justification for Issa Tchiroma action, the way that talk say he could take him, now because say Cameroon poor Biya, he don't cheat. He don't cheat for all man. So first make a show now, they video them for the prisoner, the way they don't release them, we don't get them from open sources. And then we'll come up for them, we'll bring on the update we will then get them from a diplomat in Yaoundé. A very high level diplomat will then get a conversation with them and we will give on the result of that conversation. We also want to respond for some information that they come for social media from our own Amazonian groups and where they see talk. If any group if we don't support the ban for election, if any group if it talks to me will not talk about election, it surprised me now why did they talk even about Cameroon election. But all man get right for still engage. The reason why they criticize people them, not because we want to isolate them or for destroy their platform. Now so 1 million come back for their senses them, so that together we fight for freedom more effectively. Because the more all people that they join hand, the better. Will not be in a group way would want to say one destroy other group. They say not only we know. When all man they do the same thing, the right thing, it'll be better for the people that chance to win. But first maybe we watch the video them. For the prisoner, the way the Cameroon government that release them, is Paul Atanganji, he don't go for Ngaoundere, for go for North, as if he talks, he go for North, but we not see any motorcade for North, he go land now with helicopter, meet up only people the way they don't pay them, government people the way they don't pay them, not be the population for get a high level meeting. But first, Cameroon government, they don't fear, they don't start fear, they don't start shake. They released prisoner them without any condition. There were no condition. The prisoner were speaking freely after they were recording. Their mobile phones were returned. So let us watch the video that are coming up.
Oui, en direct du paquet. En direct du paquet. Tous les appels sont libres. Et le combat continue.
Le combat continue.
En direct du
Le combat continue.
Alors, quelles sont vos impressions?
Le combat continue.
Salut-moi d'abord, salut-moi d'abord. Maintenant, nous sommes déterminés plus forts que jamais.
Ah oui, plus fort que jamais.
Vous dites merci.
Nous disons déjà merci. Nous disons d'abord merci au parti.
So now the member in that for Issa Tchiroma political party FSNC, where they release them particularly, but we will see the other prisoner and other detention center the way they release some other member them for their party and groups them Cameroon government don't fear.
Oui. En direct, libération à l'instant des 10 AP qui étaient encore détenus au commissariat central numéro 1. Après 3 tours au tribunal du TPI. Les militants sont venus. Les militants sont libres. D'abord.
So now the people that they don't begin release them. Cameroon government they don't fear. They don't fear because Issa Tchiroma get the real potential for be able to amass the force will be needed in case he want to liberate that country by force, he get that power for do am. Now, for the Issa Tchiroma chances them, it shows say he get great chances because the most important thing for be a legitimate president that is support for the Western country them. They must back your candidature, they must question the poor Biya regime. Now we don't get direct conversation with the top diplomat for Yaoundé, where it don't tell we in confidence, say all Western embassy them for Yaoundé them, none of them they no participate for poor Biya in inauguration. And the man in make would know say one of the big European leader them, Emmanuel Macron, who say France it is support Paul Biya, he decide this time he no congratulate Paul Biya, even though he congratulate Alassane Ouattara for Ivory Coast where he just win election, then specifically on purpose no congratulate Paul Biya beside violence against the supporter them for the opposition where they challenge the election in a diplomatic way. That one I for tell and I say they no say Paul Biya he no win. It be up to Cameroonian then now for do it we take for liberate their country, and we believe say Issa Tchiroma is capable and able and determined and committed to accomplish that task in a way that is going to safeguard democratic Cameroon and protect the right of its people.
Alors, juste, mais moi j'aimerais savoir quelle est la place de l'Union africaine qui félicite d'un côté Paul Biya et qui dit attention aux violences, effectivement, il faut faire attention. Là aussi, est-ce qu'elles peuvent avoir une importance ou pas
Il n'y a pas que l'Union africaine, hein, il y a, je crois, l'Union européenne
aussi, bien sûr.
Qui a pris acte. Il prend acte. Il n'y a pas eu de félicitations.
C'est la première fois que les ambassadeurs localement n'ont pas assisté
à la cérémonie de proclamation des résultats.
Absolument, à la cérémonie.
C'est la première fois que les diplomates locaux n'aient pas assisté à la cérémonie. So they talk saying that the first time we the local diplomat, that means the ambassador them, they no assist for the ceremony. We know some few Western countries then send representative, not high level but very low level staff member them. But we know some Arab countries them and some African countries then send representative them for the ambassador they be there for the. Nevertheless, it be indicative for the illegitimate nature of this presidency and the question the way hang concerning election rigging, the way it be verified, it be documented out there. So Emmanuel Macron did not congratulate Paul Biya. Increasingly, the West, especially France, they distance themselves for against Paul Biya, a big political figure for France. He also talked about the catastrophic nature of this regime. And the one friend say Paul Biya would take the country into the grave. Now the video this make una also watch him how the heat it be turned up for the plausibility for the acceptance of a new president in Cameroon as Issa Tchiroma would wait for a match to Yaoundé. Make una watch him.
Voilà. Et puis le Cameroun, alors là, c'est la catastrophe totale. J'arrête pas de recevoir des messages, mais qu'est-ce que je vais faire, moi? Je n'y peux rien. Je ne peux faire qu'une chose, c'est dire que je ne suis pas d'accord. Pourtant, le président Macron s'était rendu sur place. Le tyranno local s'appelle Paul Biya. Et ce Paul Biya est souvent en cure à Genève, si bien qu'une fois, quand il est rentré dans son pays, le journal avait titré, il n'a pas titré longtemps, il était écrit Paul Biya en visite officielle au Cameroun. Comme il était président, ça la foutait mal. Alors, ça prouve que les Camerounais ont de l'humour, ce qui est vrai. Et Paul Biya, là, est candidat pour la 8e fois. Et ça ne le dérange pas d'avoir 92 ans pour affronter les rudes tâches qui se présentent devant lui. Alors, voyez-vous, on peut là aussi dire que la France a une responsabilité, puisque le président Macron, qui auparavant avait été soutenir Idriss Déby, est arrivé après l'avoir soutenu là-bas, soutenu son fils qui est élu, on ne sait pas comment, et il arrive au Cameroun, où là aussi il se met à faire toutes sortes d'amitié au fils de M. Biya. Mais pour finir, c'est M. Biya qui est candidat et qui a été réélu avec, je ne sais pas combien, 80% des voix, comme l'autre. Donc tout ça, mes amis, mes camarades, vous pouvez dire, ah ben c'est loin. Non, c'est pas loin, c'est tout près. Deuxièmement, tout ça va mal tourner. Et ça va directement concerner des millions d'hommes et de femmes qui sont liés à nous directement, soit par les liens d'immigration et liens de famille, soit parce que, procédant du même univers, nos intérêts se trouvent liés les uns aux autres. Et que, si la France, entre-temps, n'a pas changé ses mauvaises manières, et si elle continue à ne traiter ces questions que comme si on était dans une sorte d'époque postcoloniale où on continuerait à décider de tout à la place des gens, sans que la nature de la relation soit claire, ça finira encore plus mal.
Ça finira mal. That one na Jean-Luc Mélenchon, na big political person for France, na big politician for France, na the main opposition leader. Na he be a senator for France. He also be a European parliamentarian. Now the people that they help to shape French policy, they turn on the heat for Emmanuel Macron, say it go end up bad for Cameroon. And it make the case say this thing where it happen for Cameroon will affect millions of people the way they get direct relationship with France, through migrants, the way they get family for France, through any way it talks say this thing for Cameroon it concern France. And Emmanuel Macron bidango suppose Idris for other African country, other presidential party, even mentioned say he come for support Frank Biya for Cameroon, then the Issa go put na President Paul Biya run the election. Say France get the direct responsibility for make sure say meeting the day for right for Cameroon. This one they show now the possibility them for the plausible diplomatic pathway. This now some of the people that will be talk say if Maurice come to he be take diplomatic seriously, if we meet up then when he be travel for France, but nevertheless that one our way don't pass on that bridge already. So the one are the things and way they go on in the show now. The plausible path for diplomatic means for convince the international community they are ready. Issa Tchiroma need to do the right thing and pursue it where they do them in a right way that guarantees the right of all Cameroonians for a democratic society. The West are not supporting Paul Biya. Paul Biya have to lie. Say international observer them legitimize the election. There were 2 international observers there, European Union and United Nations. None of them directly endorse the result. They take note of the result. They call on Paul Biya not to attack protesters in particular, to indicate to you in the best diplomatic way which side they are lining a day. So there is a silver lining. Issa Tchiroma need to walk the line very, very straight and very, very carefully. He get a lot of door that they open internationally way if he convince the West media support the candidature. But all man knows say Cameroon go be free only by themselves. They feel free themselves from this regime. And Issa Tchiroma be committed, he be capable, he be motivated for do what way it take for free Cameroonians. So whether they release a prisoner them or not, he be talking to me Cameroonians and prepare for free themselves and for free all my way they don't lock them for prison. We'll get thousands of people waiting there for prison for Cameroon for no reason. We'll get government officials there to work at threaten people them for no reason. Just because they get power or power there for their hand. Now, iron go sharpen iron.
Sur les réseaux sociaux, on voit le président du Conseil constitutionnel qui s'appelle Clément Atangana, qui a 84 ans, qui a été nommé en 2018 par Paul Biya et qui, après l'annonce des résultats, qui sont intervenus hier vers midi, est en train de boire une coupe de champagne pour saluer la réélection de Paul Biya. Voilà, ça donne une idée d'espèce de marigot.
Voilà. Il y a une proximité qui est affichée, une joie des institutions, des personnes qui sont à leur tête. Et on va dire de l'État. Ouais.
C'est un clan. Voilà.
C'est un clan. C'était un clan. So the conversation is going on in the West, in quarters that matters. In France, in particular, where the diplomatic position of the West take their cue vis-a-vis Cameroon, that Paul Biya's election was not a credible one. The legitimacy of Paul Biya himself is being raised. Questions about him from French journalists and commentators that really matters are being asked. The ground is being prepared for the plausibility that Issa Tchiroma will be a viable contender to be able to take and assert the voice and the choice of the Cameroon people through democratic means to have their own president and have a say in their destiny. The French government must accept that Cameroon going forward must be able to choose their own leader. And clearly, this conversation is going on in places that matters. The heat is on, the ground is being prepared, and we are waiting for Issa Tchiroma, everything be ready. So our country people them, when I hear for France, they talk all man, they talk, I'm saying that time for Paul Biya for go. American ambassador, the way they don't call, we talk for you on the tell we say they know we go for that inauguration. Emmanuel Macron, he be salute Aratan Ouattara for Ivory Coast for support. He say he win election for Cameroon. Inogi, congratulations for Paul Biya. The diplomat and tell and the first time this way they no go them for day for go assist for the ceremony. And Paul Biya don't go take his hand put on for Bible, lie on top, call God, say me God can stand for weakness, lie. So God go, when I say God go never make the presidency, he go so whether the one using name for spoil and for use and for lie, for use and for seal, say lie not true. You know, if you use darkness, you know, if you use light for can show darkness, it go melt that darkness. So everything be in place. With the monitor things them, we will bring them for now as it come for show now which way matters. As we did for the no corny talk zone, we'll be now people for show now this clarity, because we believe say education na power, and for empower we now with the right power for ask the right question, for things them for go the right way. God bless you now.